Check, mic check. Can you hear me? Test, 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 test.
So here is the beginning of week number 2 here, the day number 8. And as you can see, we've already got some walls. How about I bring you guys in here and show you guys what we've got going on so far. Okay, so far we've got floors, we've got walls. If you need holes, we got holes for windows. What we don't have yet is a ceiling and the roof yet, but that'll come shortly. And we're not sure when, probably tomorrow after they finish doing some of this stuff. We're gonna put windows in here that come from a couple of rooms here in the house. So we're gonna reuse some things here. That window there will go right over there. And if I show you guys what's going on here in the corner here, this is going to be a closet right here. We're gonna have doors that open here. So we'll have a coat closet here. And then on this side, we've moved the bathroom from inside the house that you guys saw earlier in the demo. And this will be the door going into the bathroom. So they've already more or less got the wall set up for the bathroom there. And over here probably will be one of the locations for Janet's home office, probably. Not really sure how she's gonna set it up. She's gonna enjoy having this window behind her and having the sun baking her, but that's what she wanted. She wanted to have windows, windows, windows. So we got windows, windows, windows. We'll turn the camera around and show you guys what's over here on this side as well. So as you can see, it's a little bit more boring over here. We're just basically going to extend the living room out to the right here. The living room is on the other side of the wall. Basically the couch and TV will come this way. I guess the internet will probably stay where it's at on the wall, but you know, the TV will probably go on this stud right here. And we'll have some holes that go behind the drywall so that we can hide the cables and things like that. Over here, we have a spot for the other window. They haven't cut this out yet, but it will come shortly here. So right now, you know, they did all this, all of the walls here in one day, basically. That does it for today. Let's check back in tomorrow and see what they've got going on day number 9. Ooh, it's hot out here. We need some fans, and even with some fans, it's hot. It is 91 degrees out here, 61% humidity. My other weather station actually tells me that it's 93 degrees and 62% humidity, but it feels like 110 degrees. It is hot. So even on a very hot day like this, we still had some good progress here from all of the hard workers from Kayme Construction. Today was very important because we got the plumbing fixed and connected here for the future bathroom. So it was quite easy to get the plumbing from inside of the house underneath the crawl space just to come over here. There's a vent right there. It's easy for them to put a drainage plug or drainage pipe and some hot and cold water feeders here. So the sink outlet drain is going to be fed directly into the toilet output drain. So everything's connected. The old style had it both separated, so now this makes it easier. Plus we got some cool color-coded lines that we didn't have before. This is a 99 home, and now we're getting all the upgrades built to code, and we still have this here supported now, but we don't have the closet yet, and we do have the beams going across the top. That actually provides a little bit of shade now. However, we might be taking a little bit of a pause because the more we've been thinking about it, it is potentially possible that we just decide to also do the top or do a second level here and continue our second story home. It's cheaper, it's going to cost more right now, but it's going to cost more in the long run if you change your mind after you do the single addition here and you want to do this expansion above later. We're going to have to mess with the roof line and deal with a lot more sturdier beams around here. But yeah, we're going to take a look at that, and we might have a completely different plan now. So anyway, let's go take a look and see what it looks like from the front. So here's what it looks like so far from the outside. We got some Typar. Typar, that's what you need for a nice barrier between the wood and the outside. Up at the top, we got some cool little boards that you can now see all aligned in a row here. It's kind of like a pergola now. It gives you some good shade if you're under there now, but that's going to be obviously either the ceiling now or the first floor or the floor of the second story. This stuff looks pretty nice and durable, pretty cool stuff, and all nailed in there really good. Give it some good protection from the elements. Oh, how could I forget to show you guys the crawl space? Look at that, nice and easy to get through. And I'm almost done with my popsicle. Once this is gone, I gotta go in the house. But anyway, so here we got the crawl space door, obviously. They just dug a little bit more out here for the crawl space door so you can go in and out easier. And that way you can probably be able to put some things down in there if you want to store some things. A little pile of dirt over there. But yeah, here's the side of the house, no window, all solid. Nice little area for crawl space and storage for later for your future use. So that does it for Thursday of week number 2 of this video here, of this segment. Let's see what it's like tomorrow. All right, guys, I think that about does it for week 2. There's not much more to say because there was a lot of thunderstorms that came over Friday, so not a lot of work was done other than putting a board across the top here to connect the rest of the rails at the top. And other than that, we've took a little bit of a break as well so that we could think about if we want to add a second addition extension as well on the second story, by the way. So right now they're working on blueprints and trying to get a quote, and we're going to decide later if that's something that we want to move forward with, because right now, if that is something you want to do, now's the time to do it, because if you don't, then it's going to cost more money at the end once they finish up everything. So anyway, there were a couple updates in between the thunderstorms, and one of the things was this sump pump drain. So they finally got that connected and going through our addition in the crawl space and out through here. We'll show you that. So they got a pipe connected to our sump pump drain that comes out of the basement up through the floor, the base of the house, and now they've got it routed where it lowers, obviously, so that we got some gravity that allows the water to drain out into over there. And then you can see a big drop, and then the pipe goes out of the cinder block foundation here of the addition, and I'll show you where that comes out of. So after it's connected, it'll come out here, and they'll get that fixed and connected probably by Monday, and then cover that all up with dirt, and we'll be good to go. All right, so we just got the sump pump randomly coming on, so now you can actually see the water coming out. Problem is though, they didn't really fix it to the outage drain there, so it's all pulling up there right now, but eventually I'm sure when they come back on Monday, which is today's Saturday, I'm sure when they come back they'll get that fixed and taken care of. All right, so that does it for this week, week number 2 of the home renovation. Not much else to say other than that, we did finally go ahead and pick out a vanity, sink, and cabinets for the new bathroom. So here's what it looks like. Nice storage underneath. We're gonna have to drill some holes down there for the drain and the hose, and some nice smooth doors that they kind of have a little bit of a, I don't want to say lock, but they kind of hold in place a little bit where you actually have to give some effort to open them. I think they're really, really nice. And this countertop, it's pretty slick as well. You get a nice little area over there to put stuff on, a built-in sink, so you don't have to go out and buy a sink. We're just gonna have to pick a faucet. So that does it for today's video, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you got any questions or comments about what's going on, just leave those in the comments section. Go ahead and click like and subscribe if you want to keep following the renovation updates. And until next time, we'll see you in the week number 3 video. See you later.